Hi, the name still remains Okran, a member of Pouch Initiative International, and I'm here to continue with the lesson. Introduction to Computers and Technology. Now let's look at the lesson. So the lesson objectives are displayed on the screen. One, it says identify the main part of the computer, explain different types of computers, discuss the impact of technology, and lastly, identify common ICT tools used daily. What are the parts of the computer? I'm very sure this is not new to you. So on the screen, we have the part of the computer. I will take you through a few. One is system units, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. In our earlier lesson, we made mention of input devices and output devices. So you can put down this a question for you. We can list on the screen the part of a computer that is an input device. You can list it, and then the part that output us an output device. You can do that, and in the lesson yet to come, we'll cross-check to see whether our answers are correct. You can also Google to find out more. In the previous video, I mentioned that we are going to have a brief discussion on the types of computers, the supercomputers. Supercomputers pop up from 1960s, and we still have them. We currently still have supercomputers. So these are the most powerful and fastest computers in the world. They are used for big scientific research that requires heavy calculations. So they still exist. So they are able to tell the weather. We are able to use the supercomputers to tell the weather. So predicting the weather and climate change is one of the uses of the supercomputer. Studying space in NASA and other space agencies. That's another thing you can put in mind. If I'm in your shoes, I'll write NASA NASA and find what that is, and then look out for other space agencies. Now they are very uh, uh, powerful, very powerful as compared to the other types of computers. The mainframe computers, they started manufactured, companies started manufacturing, they started producing mainframe computers from 1950s, and we still have the mainframe computers. They are large and powerful computers used by big organizations. They can process huge amounts of data at the same time. They are very powerful as compared to personal computers. Now, what can we use mainframe computers for? They can handle millions of bank transactions daily. Wow. And then they're able to manage flight bookings for airlines and also store large amount of government records. So just don't forget this. Now the one that is very common, that's the personal computers. Companies started manufacturing these computers from 1970s, and they are still producing them. These are computers for individual use. You and I, they are the types that we use in our homes and offices, for typing, for browsing, for playing video games. So we have the Apple, we have HP, we have Dell. These are the personal computers. They are computers, but they don't operate on their own. They are in a device like washing machine. Yeah, so washing machines have computers in them. That's why I have the term embedded computers. They started producing these computers in 1960s. So they are small computers built into everyday devices like washing machines, cars, and smart TVs to control specific functions. Example, you have the car engine control units. You have one in digital cameras, ATM machines, just to mention few. Embedded computers. Tablets and smartphones. So these the company started producing tablets and smartphones from 1990s, and they still produce tablets and smartphones. They are portable devices that combine computing power with convenience, allowing people to browse, communicate, and work on the go. Smartphones. Okay, this is a case. Smartphone. So I'm very sure it's common in the world, and if you don't own one, at least you've come across one, you know how they look like, and then an image will be displayed on the screen for you to see how smartphones looks like. Positive and negative effects of technology. What do you think are some of the positive effects of technology? Now it says improve efficiency and productivity. How does it improve efficiency and productivity? It says technology helps people to work faster and get more things done. Do you agree? For example, factories use machines to produce goods quickly. Now look at the number of people in the world. If humans are the ones producing drinks, do you think we have enough in our homes? The answer should be no, right? Right. Computers help workers type and process data faster than writing by hand. Now people even use this voice record. They're able to use their voice to type. Mm, they read or they say whatever the computer they want the computer to type, and then they are able to do that, and it's very fast and convenient. It says online banking. Online banking. Do you always have to go to the bank to join the queue? No. You can get a mobile app and be able to transact business at the convenience of your home and at the comfort of your home and without any stress. Yeah, so still on a positive impact or positive effect of technology, we can say it enhances learning and accessibility. Yeah, so technology makes education easier and more available to everyone. Now, if you have a mobile phone and internet, you can go online. You can go and then, especially go to Google and do your research on topics instead of relying only on textbooks. And then online courses allow people to learn new skills at home. So you can be at home and learn new skills without necessarily going to a classroom. So technology, in fact, is playing a very good role in our community. Now let's look at the next point, which is creates new job opportunities. That technology creates new job opportunities. So the rise of technology has led to new careers that they didn't exist before. So there are a lot of careers that were not existing. For example, now people can work online as freelancers, YouTubers or digital marketers. Those times they were not anything like freelancers, YouTubers, digital marketers. So with the introduction of technology, now we have freelancers. App developers create software for businesses and entertainment. Now people are able to create software for businesses. People are able to create website that is able to accept transaction. So technology is really helping. Now people are able to work from home. We term that as remote jobs. So remote jobs allow people to work from anywhere without going to an office. So you can have a laptop or a mobile phone and be at the comfort of your home and then be working. Do you get it? Now, upon all this positive impact or positive effect of technology, do you think there are negatives? Yes, there are negative effects of technology as well. Negative effects. Now let's look at some of the negative effects. One, it can cause job losses due to automation. Machines and computers can replace human workers in some industries. There are some industries that now robots are the ones in charge of their day-to-day activities. Example, say sell checkout machines in supermarkets, reduce the need for cashiers. You go peng peng, you're able to make payment without any human presence. Robots in factories reduce the number of workers needed for production. As robots will not complain of headache, now they're almost in these big organizations. So, in as much as technology is helping humans, it's also affecting us in one way or the other. People are now banking online. So if your dream is to become a banker, you need to think twice. I'm not saying you shouldn't learn or become a banker. So as I was saying now, people do not even go to bank at all. They stay home and or in their cars at offices, and they do transactions, and that's it. They don't worry themselves going to the bank for any transaction. Now let's look at the second point. It leads to screen addiction and reduce social interaction. In as much as technology is very good, you need to reduce the rate at which you stay on your phone, your laptop, or your TV. So too much screen time can make people less active in real life. After watching TikTok for over an hour, you feel tired and have to sleep. You even forget to study. So we need to be cautious of that. Children may spend too much time playing video games instead of going outside, which is very bad. So, in as much as technology is playing a very good role in our lives, it's also affecting us one way or the other. People now focus on social media instead of talking to family and friends. So you can be in the same room with your daughter or your son or your relative, and then he or she will be on the phone, watching videos, playing games instead of having personal interactions with you or having a chat with you. Sometimes even you yourself, you stay glued to your TVs without talking to people, without even getting up. Even sometimes we even forget to eat at the right time. So we need to take note of that. Staring at screens for long hours can cause eye strain and headaches. So sometimes you see, because we don't even drink water, we are so interested in what we watch on our mobile phones than to take care of our own selves or take care of our health. Now let's look at the third point, which says raises cybersecurity risk. Now, technology increases the chances of data theft and online fraud. Now, we prefer people or friends that we do not know than the ones around us. So, for example, hackers can steal personal information from computers and phones, which they can use it against you. You can fake emails as well, and then online banking fraud can lead to financial loss. So we need to be very careful. In as much as we are benefiting or we are learning on the internet, working on the internet, we need to be very careful when it comes to this side of technology. What have you learned today? What did you learn today? Now, if you think you followed this lesson very well, there is an assessment question on the screen. So kindly go through them, answer them, use the chat, and then let's continue with the lesson next time. Thank you for your time. The name still remains Bukran. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Support the Vouch Initiative International YouTube channel so that we can bring more of these videos. Thank you very much and stay blessed.